There is something women value more than money. It's important to note that money has a primary influence on women's attraction, but it's not everything. Don't believe those who tell you that only wealthy men are successful with women, or that love without money no longer works in this world, because that's a false claim. In this video, I'll demonstrate that even being poor or unattractive, a man can relate normally to 90% of women. I'll also reveal the 3 characteristics that women value more than money and that any man can develop. This is a controversial topic, but it will be explained clearly and based on biological facts and instincts of human nature. If you haven't already joined our Telegram group with exclusive content from the channel, I'll leave a link in the comments for you to join now. It's important to note that some cultural aspects will not be considered in this video. The first thing women love more than money is high-value men. You've probably heard this term before, but what does it definitively mean? Essentially, high value in a man means everything that generates attraction. And when I say attraction, I mean biological and instinctive attraction. So the more capable you are of attracting a woman, the more value you'll have, not only to her, but to other girls around you. Have you noticed that the more capable a woman is of attracting men, the higher perceived value she has with other women? So, the logic is straightforward. When someone refers to value, it's the same as referring to attraction. A man with high value is a man capable of generating high attraction. Understand one thing: men and women have different perspectives of value. Attraction works differently for men and women. The biological explanation for this, in short, is that primarily men seek the final act, if you catch my drift, and primarily women seek survival instinctively. The male seeks a female who is good for reproduction, and the female seeks a good male capable of providing for her survival. This occurs biologically, naturally, and instinctively, with practically all species on the planet. Imagine that perfect woman whom 99% of men would like to have by their side. Probably she's a young woman with beauty attributes above normal. And here comes another characteristic of male biology. Men are exclusively visual, and it takes a few seconds after meeting a woman to be sure if she's worth pursuing. On the other hand, the perfect man for most women is one who can offer what women need. Basically, women need 3 things: comfort, security, and stability. In the same way that men value and want a beautiful woman, women value and seek a man who conveys the triad of comfort, security, and stability. And that's why women have more biological reasons to like money. Whether you consider this right or wrong, it has always been this way and always will be, because money is precisely the material form that can represent comfort, security, and stability. And this is linked to the main objective that women seek, which is survival. And from here, things get even more interesting because we men have an advantage in the game of attraction. After all, while we biologically are attracted to only one thing in women, which is their beauty, women are attracted to our abstract characteristics. In other words, an unattractive woman has only one way to generate biological attraction, which is by becoming prettier. And this is one of the main reasons why women spend hours and hours taking care of their hair, nails, buying clothes and jewelry, because their initial biological attraction is superficial, and it's the only way to get a man's attention. On the other hand, a guy who isn't handsome has several ways to become more attractive and increase his value. After all, the high-value man is the one who can convey security, protection, and stability. And these are things that don't depend on physical beauty. And the central point is this: as a man, you can convey this triad in many different ways. Some are more obvious, superficial, and explicit, while others are more difficult. For example, a man can convey value by showing he has money, a good physical shape, and being a good-looking guy. Imagine a guy arriving at a party with a sports car, and when he gets out of the car, he seems to be 6 feet tall, well-shaven and good-looking. It's a fact that when a girl sees a guy like that, she'll naturally be interested, not exactly because of his beauty per se, but because of the successful man stereotype he demonstrates to be. After all, Women have biological reasons to be attracted to a successful man with a good physical shape and appearance because all that actually conveys security, comfort, and stability to them. However, this is where the game changes. There's another set of things that are still responsible for conveying more value and making you a man of even higher value. This leads to the second thing that women love more than money, a confident man. And this mainly includes your attributes as a man, which is your personality, and above all, your behaviors. A confident, charismatic, ambitious, and fun man can convey the value triad in the same way that rich and handsome men convey it to women. The fact that you are a confident person will convey comfort to her, because from the moment you trust yourself, she will also trust. Moreover, having emotional control conveys stability and security to any woman. After all, she knows you won't become aggressive during a possible discussion and that you possibly won't be aggressive with her. The third thing that women love more than money is when a man is sociable. This is one of the things that conveys the most value in a man because any woman knows that a sociable man has contacts, colleagues, friends, and a vast network of networking. This shows that you have the power to influence and persuade people to be on your side. Sociable men generally have good conversation skills, which combined with the power of persuasion makes any man powerful and seductive. Did you notice that having a good conversation is necessary to be the man that women love more than money? No matter the means you use to become more attractive, the important thing is that there are means for a man to convey values without depending on external factors. We can't deny that external factors enhance and even help meet women more easily. But for a woman to be attracted to you, she needs to know you. She needs to talk and everything else. And that's where the importance of a good conversation comes in, so that you can manifest your attributes and convey your value. So, focus on your development. Look for ways to earn more money to live a happy life and have good relationships. Exercise. Invest in improving your appearance with simple and basic things. In other words, invest in what is within your reach, which is basically acquiring knowledge. Become the guy who generates attraction by having all the attributes that most women secretly seek. I've shown you that there are possibilities for you to meet beautiful women even without being handsome and wealthy. I'll leave the link below for our training that focuses on transforming an ordinary guy into a high-value man. Those who know what they want will understand the message and focus on what is within their reach, on what they can improve. The lazy and frustrated will continue to make excuses just to feel minimally comfortable for not being able to progress. That's all for today, gentlemen. Leave a comment below and tell me if these things resonate with you. Thank you very much for watching, and until the next video.